YouTube, what's going on? It's a video of my 2024 Lifetime Manta. It's an Angler 100. It's a 10-foot kayak. It's 38 inches wide. It has sort of a pontoon hull. I'll show you more of that later. So initially the idea here was to have any kayak that was cheap and had an open deck. So the first thing I did was change out the stock foot pegs for these, the Wizard FCS, which is the foot control steering, and I just got them connected back to the motor, which I'll show you later. I just got the cheap kayak seat. We got the Yak Attack phone. I did put the 2-inch seat risers. You can't really tell, but those are on there. That's the Yak Attack phone mount. This is the Yak Attack Switchblade, and I have it connected with the Humminbird, the Helix 7. It's the Gen 4 with the HD screen. It's pretty good. I'll put in a clip of me on it using that later. This is my controller for my motor that I made. It has those 2 holes just to vent it. It has a fan, but those holes just on a real hot day lets it vent. And I'll put like some type of something over it just so the water won't drip in there. But I never had an issue. We got the battery hooked up. The one that's up and down. So I remember I have the up and down one for the motor, and then the one that's across is for the battery hookup. This is just my backpack, my Yak Attack Black Pack Pro, and I just carry tackle and stuff in there. I like everything on my kayak because I'm right-handed. I like everything on the left side. So I got my fish finder. As you see, I got all my Yak Attack rod holders all on the left side. So my whole right side is open to cast in any type of way that I need to. And then I just got it's another rod holder up there that's flush mounted, and I can stick my rod in there after I catch a fish or to retie. It also has a little teeny hatch, and that comes out. You can take that out and access the hull. But I just keep my little baits and trash and stuff that I go throughout the day, and also I keep the scupper plugs. I took that front one off the track and moved it in the back so I could use it. This is my Anchor Wizard, and I just had it connected to the my mushroom anchor, and I run it through the bar up front. It's pretty neat, pretty easy. I got this from Walmart. It is a yak gear, and I think it's 5 pounds, and it works good. And this is my pulley system. This is my lift for the motor. So you put the tension on the 2 front pegs, you pull that handle that I made, and you lock it in right here to the cleat, and that'll keep your motor up. So the tension is with those 2, left and right. You push them at the same time. That's going to pull your motor, make it pull forward. And then the handle that I showed you, you just lock it into that cleat, and your motor will stay up. You know, when you're coming off the water or when you're launching it. And the idea behind this was a cheap version of like an NK 300 or 180. So this is a Newport Vessel's 36-pound kayak trolling motor. And I got this transom mount off of Amazon. Used a little piece of cutting board plastic to fill in that gap to make it level. And put some screws through there, bolted it. I had to and I was just using that just as temporary to cover the wire until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. But I got the triangle or the wings off of Amazon too, and it just connects on each side, left and right, up to the Wizard. And the Wizard kit came with these things. You just drill a hole and put them in. That stops this thick cord from sawing into the kayak. So I put it in, it goes in the hull, and then it it pops out right there, and then you connect it right there to your foot control steering. And you these things are so smooth. It's like butter. It's like, listen, it's back and forth, just smooth. So that's that. You press left, go left. You press right, right. And yeah, like I was saying, this is how smooth. It's like butter. It just moves so smooth. It's on metal bearings, so you can literally have the tension. Is if you like it to be more resistance, you can do that, or you like it less resistant, you can do that. And so this is the bending branches paddle. I just got that just in case. You never know. I always keep a paddle, and I just keep it leashed on. I used to have the double hitter, but I just used the kayak. And these stickers, some of these stickers, believe it or not, are not like, because I like favorite fishing. This is to cover up most of the holes that I done drilled in there trying to figure out how I want everything set up. But like I said, this is the 613 by 16 backpack pro. And I just put the lines to the steering around it. And then the one that's up top is for the lift. And I never had no issues with it. And I actually got that's the release. So you can lift the motor up normally if you just operating it regular. I just got some zip tied it tight. And some people say they don't like that because they can't do reverse. I don't have no problem doing reverse. What I do is I just use my throttle and I go slow into reverse. And then I have no issues. It don't kick back. So that works for me. I can just leave it unlocked. So whenever I'm ready to pull up or go through some shallow, I can just hurry up and lift it. But anyway, yeah, that was my bag. I got this little Hobie bag. I just keep scents and all type of little plastics in there. Like I said, this is the Helix 7. It's the mega side, mega down imaging. And it's a pretty cool unit. I done had the Garmin's. I done had the Lowrances. I done had the little Striker. I started with that. So I done had them all. And I really like the mega side imaging. And this is a neat little thing I got. I just put little baits throughout the day in there. And these been in there for weeks, and I car top it. So that little thing is neat. And like I said, this is the hull. See how it was like a pontoon? I wish in the front it came to more of a point, because then the kayak would cut through the water. Right now it kind of fights against itself. So it's not as fast as it could be. But I get like, almost 4 miles an hour on this little 36. And this is the Skags. It comes with Skags. It has wheels built in. Now, a lot of people have issues with their wheels. When I first got the kayak, I took every screw off because I'm used to doing it anyway. Did a little bit of sealing and tighten them all up good. And I never had no issues. And I dragged this thing everywhere. It's a $700 kayak. I don't really care. I drag it, pull it, push it, whatever I got to do. And yeah, this is the Helix that I got for it. And this is the controller for the motor. So this is your throttle. So you got neutral with the button. And like I said, I drilled those holes just to let it breathe or whatever. So again, this is the Switchblade, the Yak Attack. That's how you put your transducer down. It's pretty easy on the water. If you don't need it, you can move it up any type of way you want. I normally just do that and lay it on the soft cover of the Humminbird. And this is pretty neat. Inside this box is my battery that powers the Humminbird. So in there, it's a lithium 10 amp hour battery that's hidden in there, and it has a little cut in for the wire, so it can be in there that you just slide that closed. And yeah, I thought that was pretty neat, so I got that. Now I car topped this, so I needed everything to come off easy and to go on easy, so I can get on the water. And I literally take this off the roof, slap everything on, and I'm on the water, moving with my motor in like 5-10 minutes. So yeah, like I was saying, this the battery. This is 100 amp hour lithium. I can use this for 3 days, for hours and hours and hours. And I like a Newport Vessels 36, and I got the rudder on there. got an extra one because people said they go out, but I haven't had no issues with it. And yeah, so it just got neutral, forward, and reverse, and that's this shit throttle. So it's a pretty cool system. I mean, I like it so far. It's just hands free, literally. Like all these years, I've been trying to create this hands free. I done had the XI3 up front, and that gets in your way. Then you got the controller you fumbling with. This is like set it, forget it. If I want to run the bank, I just turn it up on maybe what I don't know, 10-15% throttle. And if I got current, I can just go up and turn it on slightly, and it'll just hold me. It's like I'm hovering in the water. I just hover and sit there. And these are some type of Anderson. I don't know, but it's XT90 rated. They had the 40, 60, the 90. I just got the 90. It was like $12 for them. And I just set that little box up. I got that on Amazon. And it's supposed to be watertight, but I put the holes in it, so it's really not now. But yeah, this is just, I mean, for $700, you can't beat a 38-inch wide kayak.